Introspection, a way out of depression in adolescence. Introspection is the art of knowing and analyzing the self better. This development of a better relationship with the self can act as a forward step towards better social and behavioral functions in adolescence. This article summarizes the concept of self-reflection. In other words, introspection can be a useful model for developing a better cure in mental health state in depressed adolescents. This begins with houses and schools. The act of inculcating introspection is as an important duty to parents and teachers as is sexual awareness. Thus, strengthening the mental ability of an adolescent to overcome the dysfunctional emotional process that leads to depression is the first step towards the prevention and management of depression. Why is adolescent depression an increasingly common occurrence? It is quite common for an adolescent mind to have negative thoughts. However, for it to escalate to the level of depression is not normal. It is stimulated by several factors in today's teens and found adults, which include hormonal changes. Hormonal mechanisms that affect the neurotransmitters in the CNS are a major reason for swinging moods and depression in young adults. Alongside these hormones is the stress of coping with these sudden changes. Peer pressure. Peer pressure acts as a common cause for negative thoughts and self-berating in adolescents. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Early childhood traumatic experiences like physical or emotional abuse, loss of a parent, or any other traumatic experience may be a major cause of depression. Expectations. The need to meet expectations, which in itself becomes stress, may also cause depression. On the other hand, the expectations they have on their own selves or even their society may become a reason for depression. Loneliness and helplessness. Loneliness and helplessness are two self-destructive feelings that arise due to the lack of proper guidance and proper care. This can be remedied by having open-minded talks and introspective sessions with a trusted adult. Introspection, an early remedy. It is mandatory to educate the main pillars of adolescent life, i.e. teachers and parents, to spread awareness among the youngsters about introspection. Self-reflection and introspection techniques with their optimistic approach towards self can prove immensely useful to treat depression. Molding the young minds and training them to acknowledge both their positives and negatives in dealing with difficult emotions is an important skill to be inculcated by teachers and parents. Thus, depression can be prevented in general and can be treated in the very initial stages in adolescents who are already affected. This can be a key to prevent suicidal tendencies in these depressed adolescents. Suicide prevention being the theme of the World Mental Health Day of the year, .10.2019, also emphasizes the importance of introspective education to young adults. Introspective techniques. Simple introspective techniques include self-reflection by journaling. The habit of recording one's emotions and thoughts in written form can be very useful in self-assessment. Journals can be the best way to vent out negative emotions. It teaches depressed patients to learn and accept the happenings and occurrences that they have no control over. This may prevent helplessness in adolescent minds, which is a major depressor thought. Empathy maps. Creating empathy maps that record what do you say? What do you think? What do you do? What do you feel? This knowledge of various aspects of emotions helps to a great extent in knowing what the individual wants and how to go about it in an optimistic way. Explore. Exploring not only refers to exploring your inner self through thoughts and feelings, but also refers to exploring your body and skill set that helps improving confidence and better social behavior. Doing things that the individual enjoys can open up a path that he has never traveled before. CBT, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy. CBT is a method of educating and correcting the distortive thoughts and actions that end up in depression. By changing the way of thinking, CBT changes the outlook of the individual towards life decisions. These sessions can prove very useful in preventing suicidal intentions. Conclusion. From the above concept, we can draw a conclusion that introspection is a useful non-invasive method of treating and curing earlier stages of depression in adolescents. Introspective methods are a way towards suicide prevention and the betterment of mental health. It gives a new perspective towards life, paving a way out of depression with living resources. Subscribe to this channel.